25 Stoic Principles for a New Start in Life. The journey of starting anew often feels overwhelming. But Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom to help us navigate life's challenges with grace and clarity. A Stoic approach to a new beginning isn't just about changing your external circumstances. It's about transforming the way you think, act, and relate to the world. Stoicism provides a mental framework that helps us face adversity, embrace discomfort, inner peace. Here are 25 Stoic principles that can guide you as you embark on a fresh start in life. 1. Accept what you can't control. One of the core principles of Stoicism is understanding the difference between what you can control and what you cannot. External events, the behavior of others, and the actions of the world at large are beyond your control. Accepting this fact will relieve unnecessary stress and frustration. To begin a new chapter in life, focus on your internal world. Control your thoughts, reactions, and decisions, rather than obsessing over things outside your influence. The Serenity Prayer says it best. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. 2. Live in harmony with nature. The Stoics believed in living in accordance with nature. Not only in the sense of understanding the natural world, but in recognizing the nature of the human mind and the human condition. To start fresh, align your goals with the natural order and flow of life. If you resist nature, whether it's the natural progression of your career, relationships, or growth, you create unnecessary friction. Embrace the rhythm of life. Recognize that challenges are inevitable, but they are also a natural part of growth. Like a tree growing stronger with every storm it endures, you to become more resilient through life's trials. 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is central to Stoicism. The Stoics believed in living in the present moment, not getting lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. As you begin your new journey, remind yourself to be present. Focus on your thoughts, your actions, and your immediate environment. By practicing mindfulness, you can free yourself from overthinking and increase your awareness of both your emotions and the world around you. This awareness will help you make clearer decisions and remain grounded during moments of uncertainty. For embrace, adversity starting anew will undoubtedly present challenges. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you face difficulties, instead of resisting them, ask yourself, what is this obstacle teaching me? How can I learn and grow from this experience? By embracing adversity with an open heart, you can transform hardship into strength. 5. Cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is a product of mental discipline and emotional regulation. In the hustle and bustle of starting fresh, it's easy to get swept up in the chaos.
Okay, let's go.
But Stoicism teaches that true peace comes from within. It's not about external circumstances, but about how you choose to react to them. Developing inner peace means learning to detach from your emotions and not letting them dictate your actions. You are not your emotions. You are the observer of your emotions. Cultivate this awareness and control over your feelings, so you will find lasting peace regardless of external circumstances. 6. Let go of attachments or attachments to material possessions, relationships, and even our own identity can keep us stuck in old patterns. The Stoics believed that attachment leads to suffering, as it makes us vulnerable to loss and disappointment as you start anew. Consider what you're holding on to that may be weighing you down. A need for validation. Freeing yourself from these attachments will give you the mental clarity to move forward. The Stoic principle of ataraxia, or inner calm, comes from letting go of what we cannot control. 7. Control your reactions. You can't control other people, but you can control how you react to them. This is a key tenet of Stoicism. Starting fresh means interacting with new people and encountering new situations. Instead of reacting impulsively, pause and consider your response. By mastering your reactions, you avoid unnecessary conflict and maintain emotional stability. In any difficult situation, ask yourself, what is the most rational and virtuous way to respond? Live with purpose. One of the most powerful aspects of Stoic thought is the idea of living with purpose. It has a role to play in the grand scheme of life, and it's our duty to fulfill that role to the best of our abilities. Starting fresh gives you the opportunity to redefine your purpose. What do you want to contribute to the world? What do you want your legacy to be? By living intentionally and focusing on your purpose, you infuse your daily life with meaning and direction. 9. Be grateful. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed in appreciating the present moment and the things we already have. Even when faced with hardship, they would practice gratitude as a way to shift their focus from what they lacked to what they had. As you begin your new journey, take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. This practice will help you stay grounded, content, focused on the positive aspects of your life. Practice virtue. Virtue is the highest good in Stoicism, and is the foundation of a life well lived. The Stoics identified four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide the Stoic toward making ethical and rational decisions as you start fresh. Consider how you can cultivate these virtues in your own life. Seek wisdom in your decisions, practice courage in the face of fear, act justly in your interactions with others, and exercise temperance in your desires. A virtuous life is one of integrity, and integrity is the key to true freedom. 11. Accept impermanence. Everything in life is transient. Relationships, possessions, careers, and even our own lives will eventually change. The Stoics taught that by accepting the impermanence of life, we can live with greater appreciation for what we have, and be less devastated by loss. As you begin a new chapter, remind yourself that this too shall pass, both the good and the bad. This acceptance allows you to live fully in the present moment and appreciate life as it is. 12. Detach from external validation. In a world that thrives on social media, likes and comments, it's easy to get caught up in seeking approval from others, but the Stoics teach that our worth doesn't depend on the validation of others. True worth comes from living according to our values and principles. As you start anew, focus on building internal confidence. Seek approval from within, not from external sources. This self-reliance will give you the freedom to live authentically, without worrying about the opinions of others. 13. Focus on self-improvement. Stoics believed in constantly striving to become better versions of ourselves. Personal growth is not a destination, but a continuous journey. No matter where you are in life, there's always room for improvement. As you embark on a fresh start, set goals for your own development. Whether it's learning new skills, enhancing your emotional intelligence, or practicing mindfulness, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Your growth will make the journey more rewarding. 14. Don't fear failure. Failure is often seen as a setback, but the Stoics viewed it as an opportunity for learning. Every mistake or failure carries valuable lessons that can propel you forward. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it as a necessary step in the path of growth. When you make mistakes, whether personal or professional, don't be discouraged. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I improve? This mindset will help you move forward with confidence and resilience. 15. Value your time. Time is our most precious resource, and the Stoics were keenly aware of its fleeting nature. Epictetus famously said, "Don't waste time on what you cannot control." Starting fresh requires time, effort, and focus. Be mindful of how you spend your time and prioritize activities that align with your values and goals. By valuing your time, you ensure that you make the most of every moment. Point 16. Learn to forgive. Holding onto resentment and anger only harms you. Starting fresh means releasing past hurts and forgiving those who have wronged you, both for their sake and for your own. Forgiveness frees you from the emotional burden of carrying grudges and allows you to move forward with peace of mind. Remember, forgiveness is not about excusing behavior, but about liberating yourself from the past. 17. seek knowledge. It's not present.
Okay,
Instead of focusing on gaining praise or recognition, strive for knowledge. Stoics valued wisdom above all else. They believed that true fulfillment comes from a lifetime of learning and self-discovery. As you move forward, invest in knowledge, whether it's through reading, reflection, or experience. Wisdom empowers you to make better decisions and navigate
Okay, let's go.
life's complexities with confidence. 18. Simplify your life. The Stoics believed that a simple life was a good life. Avoid unnecessary complications,